dear brothers and sisters in Christ. Welcome to our reflection. Today is the first Sunday of Advent, year C. The season of Advent is here again. Advent is from the Latin word adventus, which means coming or arrival. It covers a period of 4 weeks before Christmas. As a season, it has twofold character: a preparation for celebrating Christ's birth among us, and a reminder of His second coming in glory. It is expressed through an evergreen circled wreath symbolizing life and the eternity of God with 4 candles. The 3 purple and rose candles represent hope, peace, joy, and love, which also reminds us of the necessity of prayer, penance, rejoicing, and preparation as we welcome Christ. As we celebrate the first Sunday of Advent, which is a curtain raiser, ushering us into the new liturgical year of the Church, the readings invite us to assess our ways in which we can do better and commit ourselves to live righteously as we hope for the Lord's arrival. The first reading is taken from the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 33, verse 14 to 16. In the first reading, we heard of the prophet Jeremiah, who foresees the coming of the Messiah and predicts the coming of safety and security, a time of justice and right, and affirming God's promise to lift the Israelites up through the shoot of David, although they were doomed by Ezra. The second reading, which is from St. Paul's first letter to the Thessalonians, chapter 3, verse 12, and continuing to chapter 4, verse 2. Paul is very optimistic in exhorting the Christians to make greater progress in the faith, so that they may be blameless in holiness, for none of them has arrived to the fullness of faith. The Gospel reading, which is from the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 21, verse 25 to 28, and continuing from verse 34 to 36, Jesus cautions us to be more aware of the signs of the time, to be on our guard, and not to be too indulged with worldly pleasures, for we will be held accountable on the last day. Dear friends in Christ, as a pilgrim church, we celebrate in our daily Eucharistic celebration Christ's presence among us until He comes in glory, and we must continue to grow in our fidelity to the gospel. During the seasons of Advent, we are presented with the opportunity to look around us at what needs to be put right, to see how we are failed, and to assess the ways in which we can do better. The Church also makes an appeal for an improvement in our lives and for a new depth of sincerity to our religious practices. We are called to make a fresh start at building a closer relationship with Christ and deepen our bond with God through prayer, penance, and works of mercy. Dear friends, Christ is coming, and how will you welcome Him if you neglect prayer and failure to make progress in our Christian life? Are you ready for Christ is coming? And what is the warmth of your heart with the arrival of Christ? Prepare. Have a wonderful Sunday.